nice city of Denver, Colorado. It's Bronco football as we get set to rejoin the action in quarter number 3. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Denver. And he's able to get it out of there. Taken right around the 44. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. The Bengals offense returns to the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. To catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36. They'll run with Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 112 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg it. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact he's going to...
First down, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there. Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities. 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Burrow down around his goal line. And he slings one that's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and he told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that... Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to get... across the 20 before going out of bounds.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Second down at 7.
They go play action with Burrow.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drop. Would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. We saw a number of good games earlier. this one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 66 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one,
a 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st.
That's complete. Okuegbunam.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Bridgewater now from the 50. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. To throw is Bridgewater. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Bridgewater will try and throw. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. He hits the big... First down. Here's Burrow. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw.
Another shot for Chase. He's got it this time.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
To throw, Burrow.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's Burrow.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing, Burrow.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now Burrow.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Burrow.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now it's Burrow. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it,